Hey guys, and welcome to a brand new video inside of my realm that is no longer a realm. So basically, as of the time I'm recording this, my realm ran out yesterday, or the day before, I'm not quite sure. No, yeah, it ran out yesterday. So I'm currently on a single player world. I'm pressing tab right now, nothing's happening. That is because I'm on a single player world. So you've probably noticed there's a few updates that have happened here. I finished the front of the house. I finished most of it off in the last episode. I just added a few things, like I added these stairs here just to add it just looks a bit better. And then I also finished off a bit of the roof and things like that. And then I also added this, which is basically I just moved my animals from over here to over here. So if we head on down here real quick, I also have a few squids there, and the loudness of the sounds are really annoying, but yeah. So as you can see, I got my animals in there. I got my rabbits, my chickens, and all of my animals like that. I also have the sheep and the pig that were here when I first found this place, and I can hear the squid noises are pretty cool, I must admit. So yeah, we're gonna jump down here, and we are going to I'm not quite sure whether this is going to be boring, but I'm going to do it anyway because I didn't want you guys to think, oh, Rebel just cheated to get the house complete. Because I don't want you guys to think that I cheat, because I don't on my survival world. It's just, I just don't want to cheat, you know, it's a survival world. I don't need to cheat, because everything I can get on creative, I can get on survival in some way, even if it is going to be difficult. I can still get it some way, in some form. So I'm not actually quite sure how much we are going to get done today, but I want to get done as much as I can. And I turned my sounds up before the episode, and I just realised I should probably turn them down. I'm gonna yeah, there we go. I'm sorry about that. I know it's very unprofessional of me to mess about with my settings during the video, but I didn't realize how loud it was because I literally just turned on the recorder, and as soon as I turned on the recorder I instantly realized that the sound was going to be so annoying. So in this episode I'm going to try and get as much done on the outside of the house. Probably won't do the inside walls yet, but I'm going to get as much of the outside done as possible, and then outside of episode, if we don't get it completed this time, I will finish it outside of episode, just for the convenience, because it's just a lot easier to finish something outside of episode than it is on the inside. Like, I must admit, this has taken like what, 5 episodes including this one, or five or six including this one, just to finish this house, and we still haven't done too much work on it, you know, because the amount I go on this world is crazy. And half the time I just want to finish things, but they're things that I want to finish in episodes, so I get the choice of, oh, do you want to complete it now, or are you going to complete it in episodes? And I obviously picked to finish most things in episode, but there are a few things I want to change in this world that, luckily enough, aren't too big, so they're going to be easy to sort out. But once again, those are things, like, they've been there a while. I mean, like, at spawn, there's the end shop, and there's all those sort of things, and basically, I'm thinking I'm going to keep a few of the shops, but there's a few I'm not proud of, like the milk and mushroom, that's probably going to go. And then, what's the shop next to that? I completely forgot, but there's another shop, like the bakery. I'm probably going to edit that. There's still going to be a bakery there, but it's probably not going to look like the bakery is at the minute, because currently the bakery is just a massive cake, pretty much. And also, I had a load of villagers in there. That's how I was getting my mending books. And basically, because I got all the mending books, it kinda, I'm not quite sure what happened to the villager, but because I trapped him in there, he just somehow disappeared. I was gonna name him, but the thing is, you need to get like another player on to open his like trading system, and then you can rename him when he's being traded with. But I didn't do that, so he's kind of gone. But luckily enough, I did find another village really far away from here, so I can get there. I did write down the coordinates, so I got the coordinates. But the only thing is it's really far away, and it's going to be really difficult to get there, except from, I know I can make a portal there, so I'll probably do that. But other than that, it is really far away, so it's going to be hard to trade with him. But when I do, I'm going to make sure I trade as much as possible I can with him, because mending books are really good. Like, every episode, like after every episode, most of the time I fix all of my weapons completely, because I have the skeleton and the zombie farm that I looked at, because they didn't seem to be working. I looked at them, and the mob spawners had turned into pig spawners that didn't spawn anything whatsoever. So I had to go on creative and fix those, because they were skeleton and zombie spawners, but they turned into pig spawners that don't even spawn pigs. Like, I was thinking, oh, maybe, what if they turned into pig spawners? That'd be pretty cool. I could have, like, a pig spawner. But I would have been totally fine with having a pig spawner, because that's just food, isn't it? So I would have really liked that. But it wasn't. I wouldn't have, like I said, I wouldn't have minded if it was just a pig spawner, but it was the fact that it was a pig spawner, but it wasn't spawning anything. So it was like, it was just there, and it worked before, and now it doesn't. So I just figured that's kind of unfair, because that's where I got the majority of my XP and things like that. And I just found it really unfair that the update changed that, like changed the fact that I could use it. So I decided to just change it back on creative. And if you guys wanted how to do that, by the way, you basically, if you can get a mob spawner somehow, like find it if you're doing it on survival, and then you have to, well, basically you can't do it on survival because you need a spawn egg. But if you like went on to creative and gave yourself a spawner, which the command is /give, then your name, and then Minecraft, and then if you write like spawn egg, well, no, not spawn egg, spawn, and then if you press tab, you can cycle through it, and it will come to, you'll see spawner. If you keep going until it's on spawner, then you can get a spawner. And I just figured we are out of not obsidian, quartz. So like I said, this episode is probably going to be really short, and I'm sorry if you can hear banging. I'll be back in a second. Sorry about that, guys. I kind of got interrupted by my brother there. He was banging on the door for some reason. I don't know why. My brother's just really annoying like that. So we did run out of quartz, sadly. So, oh, and I'm lagging a bit. So, I mean, we can't really do any more of the walls. And I knew this was going to happen this episode anyway. So, but it's really hard to get quartz at the minute, and it is nighttime. So we are just going to sleep real quick. But I will, outside of episode, probably finish off the house. Like I said, well, I haven't said this yet, but this episode was just kind of quick because I needed to get an episode out to you guys, and I didn't want to disappoint you, so I just wanted to get a bit of work done and just finish the walls. So yes, I'm sorry that this is short and it was probably really boring. But anyways, if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you stick around for the next one, which will be out within the next few days, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye!